We got a roster full of new girls who are ready to show their ass and throw some ass to get on season 3 of Baddies. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below, or if you're not subscribed yet, also hit that like button as well. That way this video gets shared out to the YouTube community. And join the conversation by commenting below, because I love to hear what you guys have to say about the show and then about my review, commentary on my review, just what you think. You know, we can talk back and forth. I don't always get to respond to the comments, but I try to as much as I can. I'm excited to be back with you guys. I missed you all. Got a new little background going on here. Until I get an actual studio bill, I want to do like a studio for y'all so we can go live and do all that other fun stuff. Dollar Tree. Okay, let me hook you up on that. Stick-on, pill-on wallpaper, Dollar Tree. Hip you to that one, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do what we do best, which is dive deep into this review. This is the Baddies West auditions. We're on season 3 of Baddies. We've done Baddies ATL. We've done Baddies South. Now we're doing Baddies West. So I'm assuming that Natalie's going to get the girls. They're going to go on the road in the West Coast, LA, Vegas, San Francisco. What else is out on the West Coast? I don't know, places like that. I guess we'll see when the season actually airs. So this is like the audition process, and we'll go ahead and get into it, which the show starts with Natalie and Scotty. They're stepping off of a private jet, getting into this blacked out SUV, and they're going to this audition, which is taking place in Oakland, California. And I have to say, there are a lot of girls at this audition, like a lot. And I saw the same for the Bad Boys Houston auditions. By the way, Zeus, where is Bad Boys Houston? Because I know y'all have quick turnarounds when it comes to your shows. I mean, y'all do the auditions, you film the next week, and then you're airing the show the next month. Where is Bad Boys Houston? Is anybody else wondering that? Anyway, I have to say with Zeus, they have leveraged this whole baddies thing. They need to bend over and kiss Natalie's ass, to be honest, because the whole baddies, bad girls club fandom, the franchise, all that has really taken Zeus from here to here. I mean, they were popular before, but now they're just like, they're huge. People are turning up for these auditions. They're turning out. They want to be on these shows. And I think with the audition process, they have kind of leveraged and manipulated it in a way. Not really manipulated, but they've used it to their advantage, because they're kind of doing like American Idol used to do. You know, with these auditions, they want to show the good ones. They want to show the bad ones. They want to see the banter back and forth with the judges, how the judges are going to react, how the contestants are going to react. And, you know, the fans want to see it. A lot of y'all wanted me to review the Bad Boys Houston auditions, which I never did. So I figured when this one came around, I really needed to make sure that I reviewed it, because that's something that y'all wanted to see. And I think that's smart to do the auditions, especially if it's entertaining and they're showing us good content. I don't mind watching the auditions. So we see that Jayla's there, Rolly's there, Bri is there. At one point I saw Akbar, she was there, Rock is there. Fans are going crazy when they see Rock. They're going crazy pretty much when they see all the girls that are there. We also see Tommy Lee. I'm not familiar with Tommy Lee. I think she was on Love and Hip Hop or Basketball Wives, something like that. I didn't really watch a lot of Love and Hip Hop. And at this point, though, I just feel like Natalie and Zeus are really just pulling out any big name they can get when it comes to the reality TV world. The bigger the name they can get, the better, because they know that the word gets out, that these people can go, whether it's Tommy Lee or a Jocelyn or whoever, can tweet out, hey, I'm going to be at the Baddies auditions, which is going to drive even more people there. I think that's why they get these celebrity judges to show up, because it always seems kind of random. I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's Akbar and there's Tommy, you know, just, I don't know. You would have thought maybe they would have had Jayla, Bri, and Rolly, and Scotty, and Rock. You know, of course, you would bring them along to judge, because they were on the last season. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And from what it looks like, one thing I'm excited about, from what it looks like, we're getting new girls this season. And I'm like, hallelujah, because we know from season 1 and 2, we got girls who were already on shows. Maybe they were Instagram models and they had big followings. All these girls seem like fresh-faced girls straight off the street, which is what we want. That's what we want when it comes to these shows. That's a smart move. We don't want any of these people who have done reality TV, because it's almost like the ones who've done reality TV feel like they have something to prove and they have to go by this blueprint and they have to act a certain way. So when you get real raw people off the street, you just get fresh new personalities. So I'm hoping that we get all new girls and Natalie isn't scamming us and just doing this audition shit for views and clicks and money, and then she just casts people that's got a big following or have been on shows before, because we don't want to see it. Just saying. Do y'all want to see it? Like, I don't want to see it. I don't know. Do y'all want to see it? Let me know in the comments. Put in the comments if you want to see new girls or you want to see influencers, past reality stars, those type of girls. So Tommy Lee, she's backstage with Natalie, Jayla, and Bri. Natalie's talking about, you know, she wanted to do this show in the Bay Area because that's where she's from, and the Bay Area doesn't really get any recognition. You never really see it on TV, which I understand. You know, she wants to take it back to her roots, where she came from. And then Natalie says that, you know, her and Rolly, they put their differences aside since the reunion, and they want to work together and come together and make some money, get to the bag, as they say, which I actually agree with Natalie, and I think it's smart that her and Rolly are doing that. They could have left the reunion, said, fuck you, I don't like you, bitch, never seen each other again. But Natalie put the difference aside, Rolly put the difference aside and said, okay, I'll show up, my name carries weight, these girls are going to want to see me at the audition. You need me? Sure. Hand me my check, I'll be there. And then I go home and I don't fuck with you until I need to work with you again. Just like a coworker. Just like a coworker you can't stand. You can't stand them, but you know you gotta show up and do your job to get that paycheck, right? I thought all the girls, as far as the previous baddies, the judges, they looked good, but I feel like somebody should just, and maybe this is their style, but I feel like Bri and Scotty always look homely. They just look run down, and God, this is going to sound awful, but for them to be on TV, like Natalie, Bri, or Natalie, Jayla, what are y'all doing? Like, get the girls together, be like, you know, we got you a makeup artist, we got you a stylist. Maybe Zeus didn't want that. Maybe they wanted the girls to come out looking in their personal style, but just somebody needs to just, if they just need a little bit of a, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just needs to, just a little bit, spruce them up just a little bit, and they could be bombshells. They're pretty girls, but somebody's gonna take that as shade. I don't mean that bad. Like, they're like 7s right now when they could be 10s. I'm just being real. Okay, so the first round of auditions, we got Rolly, Slim, Scotty, and Bri at a table, right? The girls are talking for a minute. Jayla, or Scotty and Rolly, talk about how they've also squashed their differences. Scotty says, you know, I actually loved you, Rolly. I still love you. Yada, yada, yada. They move on. Great. It's good to see them move on. Cool. Jayla is serving underboob realness. You know, there's a new trend with the girls. They wear like these crop tops and you see underboob right here, which I actually think that's cute. I like the look. You know, it's we're used to like the tits coming out here and spilling out here, but I think the underboob is cute and I like it. It's sexy, it's fun, it's edgy. I think Jayla pulled it off. But you know, we don't even get 5 minutes into the damn show, and the first round of girls come in, and Rolly's trying to say something to the girls, like, welcome, yada, yada, yada. But she can't even say nothing because Jayla interrupts. And I guess, y'all know Jayla, she has to feel like the leader. So I guess she wanted to start the auditions off. She says something about the wristband, and all the girls just, like, kind of bum rush the judges' table. And I'm like, whoa, we didn't think about this before we started this shit? Like, because if that would have been me at the table, I would have been like, oh, hell no, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Which we saw Scotty stood up and was like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all just gonna rush the fucking table like that? But that's where I feel like Zeus should have had some protocols put in place. They should have had something put in place where things like that couldn't really happen. Maybe a barrier that you had to walk. I don't know. That's just Zeus being a hot ass mess. Anyway, Rolly gets on a megaphone. She gets the girls in check. Everybody get the fuck back. Get the fuck out the way, or you're going home right now, which is what should have been done. And all the girls get in line. you know, they fall in line, they do what she says. And the first girl, y'all know the first girl who came up, who pulled her pants all the way down. They asked her, why does she, what did they ask her? Why does she want to do the show? Or, yeah, why does she want to do the show? And the answer the girl gives was so overdone. And let me just say this, if you want to be in reality TV and you go audition for a reality show, and someone says, why do you want to be on this show? Or why do you want to do reality TV? Don't do what the first girl did. She says, I came from nothing. I want this opportunity so bad. And it's like, girl, everybody's got a fucking story. Everybody's got a past. Everybody in this room wants the opportunity so bad. But you got to bring something else besides that sob story. I came from nothing and I just want to. I'm bored. I'm bored, baby. We got to move on. We got to move on. We got to move on. The first girl, she looked really desperate, but it worked out for her. She got a wristband, so who am I? It worked out for her. I don't think she'll make it on the show, but we'll see. And then we got Janisha. Y'all know Janisha. She hosts the reunions. She's the CEO's wife. She's the one outside the door, holding the microphone, playing Ryan Seacrest. We got her outside the door, you know, talking to the people who come out after their audition. The girl says that she wants to do this show because it pays her and she needs the money. I mean, hey, this is the same girl who pulled her pants down and said, I came from nothing. At least she's honest. She's saying, you know, hey, I want to do this show because I need the fucking money. And people think that doing these shows is a quick check, which it is. I mean, I've heard, you know, you make a few $1,000s. So, hey. At least she was honest, like I said. Now, the little blonde girl with curly hair, did y'all see her? They next her real quick. But she came out, blonde, tight curls, short little dress. It's the girl who says she beat up her neighbor. She reminded me of Annie from Bad Girls Club 4, Natalie's season. Did anybody else peep that? Like, she seems so cute and sweet, and I'm just here because I want to... No, I beat up my neighbor. I promise I'm a bad girl. I beat up my neighbor. One of the things I noticed that I don't like that the judges are doing, that Bri, Scotty, Jayla, whoever, Rolly, all them are doing, they're doing the next. They're doing that too much, too quick. Like, y'all aren't even giving these girls a chance. I know that they have a short time span, and they're telling each of the girls, you have 10 seconds to come up here and do your best. But at the same time, it's like a girl can step up there, and they don't like the way her hair looks, or they don't like the first word that comes out of their mouth, and they're going to say next. And it's just like, come on, y'all. Like, really? Like, come on. Take into consideration that these girls are where y'all once were. Don't get it twisted now. And Bri, especially you, Bri, I'm gonna get to Bri in a minute. I'm gonna put my foot on her neck because she has been doing a lot in this first part. Bri was. And you know, they ask everybody, one of the questions, or the main question that they ask each of the girls that come up to audition is, why are you a baddie? And I just feel like that question is so broad and open-ended. And it's like, really? Are any of y'all really baddies? What the fuck is a baddie? So to ask somebody that question, it's just, I feel like no any answer that you give isn't really going to be good enough, because most of these girls are given, you know, I own a business, I'm a bad girl because I get money, I'm a bad... It's just like, can we come up with a different question to ask these girls? You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you stand out from other people? That's a better way to say it. Or what do you do for fun? Just some general questions that you can get an idea of who they are by how they answer. Not by, why are you a baddie? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't think they should be asking that question. Now, the one girl, Pretty Girl Shay. Do y'all remember Pretty Girl Shay from San Francisco? She was the woman who was 41 years old, who had the graffiti-looking outfit. She looks like beautiful to be 41 years old. I mean, everybody was stunned. They gave her a ticket right away. I liked her style. I liked her confidence. She was beautiful. Like, 41, I was thinking 25. Like, damn, girl, you look really good to be 41. And I'm like, are you telling the truth? But she said it so confidently. But at the same time, I'm like, I would have done something like that to make myself stand out. I would have came up and been like, I'm 40 years old. And they would have been like, damn, here you go. Take the ticket right away, right? So then we got this nasty, trashy, $2 trash bag slut pig tramp off the street who walks in with this little bitty dress up to her motherfucking ass cheek, has no talent or personality whatsoever. So what does she do? She gets on her fucking hands and knees and she starts to twerk that ass. And when she proceeds to twerk that ass, that dress is just coming up, coming up, coming up. And Rolly says, oh my God. And there's a fucking tampon string hanging out of her motherfucking nasty ass dress. Bitch, what the fuck was you thinking? What the fuck? And I'm like, Rolly. Rolly said, you couldn't have put no fucking panties on, bitch. And she was like, Rolly, how am I going to wear panties with this? Bitch, put on a thong. Do something. You up here in front of all these people on camera. I bet your parents are real motherfucking proud. And now you're not going to get chosen for the show, I'm pretty fucking sure. I guarantee we won't see her on the fucking show. If we will, we'll be surprised and, you know, whatever. I'll eat crow here on the fucking channel. But you are always going to go down and be known as the bitch who came on the Baddies West auditions and twerked with her tampon hanging out of her motherfucking pussy. I put that shit on TikTok. I was like, we fixing to blast this hoe. Check it out on my TikTok page. I'll put my handle below at Damieon Gentry. Follow me on TikTok, please, everybody. Love y'all. Now they gave Tampon Girl a wristband. So, I mean, these bitches, excuse me, not these bitches, because let me be respectable, because I do not look at women like that. Y'all know, I've said this before on the channel, girls and gays, we talk like that, bitch, bitch, bitch. These girls can come up here and have a tampon hanging out they ass. They can do whatever and get a wristband, I guess. I mean, whatever's good TV. But to me, it gave straight up Oakland prostitute. That's what it gave to me. That dress she had on and everything. Now I really liked Tornado. Y'all remember Tornado? She was from Baltimore, Maryland. She had that cute little dress on with the white heels. Hair was done up. She was real cute. She had a lovely personality. Her little white purse. I liked Tornado. And she said that, you know, she was in school and she was in school for marketing. She wanted to come out of school and put all her girls on through what she learned in school in marketing. And I'm like, that is a baddie. That's a baddie. You look good. You dress good. You in school. You trying to help your girls out, put your girls on. And they gave her a ticket. So I'm fucking with Tornado. I like her. And you know what? I was thinking, doing these auditions is a good way for the girls who don't get chosen. Like, even if you don't get chosen, this is good exposure. Somebody might see one of these ladies and say, oh, I want her for my campaign. I want her to model for my whatever, you know? So maybe it works out for some of these girls. And we've seen some of the girls we saw some of the boys on Bad Boys Houston who auditioned end up on Bobby I Love You Per. So a lot of these girls may get callbacks for other shows, even though they haven't gotten chosen for Baddies West. Now the girl who came in and automatically made it rain and got a wristband right away, I'm right there. I would have gave her a wristband right away, because if like she that tells me that she stood in line saying, what can I do to go in here and make myself stand out without saying I'm the baddest girl, I get money, whatever. So she went in there and she made it motherfucking rain. And to make things better, when they gave her that wristband, she didn't go back and pick up that $15 off the floor. She left that shit right where it was and went on to the next round. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I would have gave her a wristband too. Now, Alea Love, I think that was her name. She's another one who came in and played it smart. She got a wristband, but she also put her motherfucking phone on, played her song, played her music, connected it to a Bluetooth speaker, and had her music playing as she walked around the room, as she got her wristband. So not only is she going on to the next round, her song was played on this hit show that's going to be heard from other people. So people who liked it can say, oh, you know what? I want to go look up a Lay of Love. Boom. Like, some of these girls are smart. They're smart. Now, Bri, who goes by Bitches Love Bri. This bitch don't love you right now, Bri. Because Bri is on some insecure bullying type shit for the cameras. And it's not fun to watch. She didn't do this on her season of Baddies. I didn't watch her season of Bad Girls Club, so I don't know. I just didn't. I need to go back and watch it. But it's not cute, Bri. It's not cute. Y'all remember the one girl who came in? She has some thick thighs. She, very pretty girl. Thick thighs, dark skin, beautiful girl. And Bri starts asking about her teeth. And Bri's like, why don't you get your teeth fixed? I'm like, who the fuck what? And the girl was like, I'm not on TV yet. That's why I'm trying to get on TV so I could fix my teeth. And Bri was like, I've been a stripper. If I was a stripper, I would have my teeth fixed. Next. Now, regardless if Bri was a supermodel who had no flaws, she still shouldn't have said it. But you got the motherfucking nerve to sit up here on this motherfucking table and talk about someone's physical appearance when it looks like Lance Armstrong himself could walk on your face like the man on the motherfucking moon with all them goddamn craters in your face, Bri. And I told you before, Bri, we can get that skin together with the LUMISPA. This is the LUMISPA, by the way. It's great for craters in your face like Bri, wrinkles, oily skin, dry skin, acne. If y'all need one, I will put the link in the comments to the LUMISPA. Invest in your skin. It's not super cheap, $200. I'm going to be real with y'all, but invest in your skin. I get comments all the time about what do I do for my skin. I haven't used my LUMISPA in a while, but I need to. I can tell I've been getting some breakouts and stuff, but game changing for your skin. Now back to Bri, slow roasting Bri's ass. For you to get up here, not only that, these women have watched y'all on TV and admire you and admire what you've done, and they're probably excited to see you and meet you. And then y'all, could you imagine showing up to see someone you've watched on TV, you probably admired, and you want to be in their shoes, and then they humiliate you in front of not only a camera crew and all these women who are there to audition and the other girls who were on the show, but millions of people who watch the show, telling her to fix her teeth. When you sitting there looking like a cheap $2 trick on Bourbon Street with them fucking craters in your face, Bri, and that two-tone mismatched makeup where your face is orange and your neck is pale white as a goddamn ghost. You got a lot of fucking nerve, Bri. And it's hard to watch because it's straight up bullying, and it looked like some high school shit for her to be a 35-year-old woman on TV acting like that. Now, I just had to get that out my system because, like I said, it was hard to watch. And I wasn't going to go there. I really wasn't, y'all. But I can't stand insecure bitches who get on platforms, who get on TV, who get in front of people, and they're so insecure with themselves that they try to make others feel bad. And let's make no mistake, Bri, you don't have a personality. Your personality's dry as fuck. I don't know how you got on Bad Girls Club in the first place. But since you don't have no personality, you resort to the low-hanging fruit, which is mean girl role. The mean girl role. And it looks real ugly on you. And those craters. Now, Scotty telling the girls to fight for your position. Fight for your position. Scotty, you was the quietest girl on the season. And see, here's the thing about Scotty and Bri. If y'all put Scotty and Bri at these same fucking auditions, let's pretend that we don't even know who Scotty and Bri was. They was never on TV. We never even heard of them. Put Scotty and Bri at this same fucking audition. I guarantee you that Jayla and Rolly and Natalie and all the rest of them would next. Them bitches so quick. Next. Because you giving basic while y'all sitting up talking about all these other girls who are trying to get on this show. Now, all of a sudden during one of the auditions, we see a girl run up out of nowhere. She goes around, and I think she's trying to get Rolly and attack Rolly, and it turns out into all-out chaos. And I'm just thinking, I know these people who run and work at this hotel because they're in a hotel conference room. You can tell because I've been in a lot of those, and you just tell by the way it looked in a hotel conference room. These people are probably thinking, what in the fuck have we done signed up for? What are these people doing? It was an all-out madhouse in there. Girls screaming, da 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 da, and if it was me, I wouldn't even be trying to fight these girls. If I was the judges, if I was Bri, if I was Rolly, if I was Jayla, if I was Scotty, I would just be sitting back like this while they all fought. Security, handle it. I'm not fighting. I did not get paid to fight. I got paid to judge these hoes, okay? Now, here go Bri again, looking a fool, acting a hot trailer park trash mess. And that's no offense to nobody that lives in a trailer. I've lived in a trailer. I have no problem, nothing. But Bri was giving barefoot, West Virginia, Alabama, Tennessee trailer park trash. And no disrespect to those people. I'm from Alabama. I live in Alabama. So y'all don't get y'all's panties in a wad. I know barefoot country hoes when I see them. And that's what Bri was giving, okay? That's what Bri was giving. Bri is screaming, y'all ain't gonna touch her. 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 These are my sisters. These are my sisters. Bri, them are your co-workers. Because I guarantee you, if you got your ass whooped, Jayla, Rolly, nor Scotty is going to jump in. They do not give a fuck about you, Bri. You were trying to show out. You were trying to have a moment. You were trying to look like the big bad wolf. You were trying to give, look at me, look at me, look at me. And you looked a mess, Bri. You looked desperado, Bri. You looked like you needed some motherfucking essential water. You needed some motherfucking smart water. You needed some motherfucking, what's that one good water in the big core water? You needed something to thirst that goddamn tongue because it was dry. It was dry. Bri she's up. She's trying to fight another contestant. Like, at one point, they got her calmed down. 10 minutes later, she's trying to fight somebody else. And I'm like, girl, sit the fuck down. Even Jayla tells her, Bri, sit the fuck down. They roll their eyes at her because she's doing the most. I'm like, did you, before you went out there? Because it's giving. That's what it's giving, Bri. That's what it's giving me. What makes you a baddie? What makes you a baddie? What's what Bri kept saying. What makes you a baddie? What makes you a baddie? And one girl, they asked one girl, what makes you a baddie? She said, because I'm me. Because I'm me. Well, who the fuck is you? Who is me? What? Y'all gotta be more creative. Like, I don't get some of these people coming on this show with a dry-ass personality. Hi, I'm here. I'm me. I'm a baddie because I'm me. I'm me. I'm a bad girl. I get to the bag. I'm a hard worker. That's why. I own 2 homes. That's why. I cook. Next. Boring. Now, towards the end of the episode, we had what it looked like 2 girls trying to walk up at the same time, which I noticed was happening quite a bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like they probably had it unorganized, the process of coming in. Because a lot of girls would walk up at the same time, which caused friction. And then towards the end of the episode, these 2 girls who kind of walked up at the same time, they started tussling. They started fighting. They went at one another. And the one girl in the red, I think, she was whooping other girls' ass. So Scotty gets up and hands her a wristband as she's whooping girls' ass. That ends the episode. And we get a sneak peek for next week, of course. What I guess the girls move forward. Those that were chosen move forward to see Natalie, Tommy, and Akbar for the final round. So we'll get to see that play out next week. Thank you all so much for tuning into this review. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and join the conversation by commenting below and letting me know what you thought about the episode. Who was your favorite girl who auditioned? And do y'all feel like they were next too much? Also, what did y'all think of Bri's behavior? Was it giving bully to y'all when it came to that girl's teeth in the comment that she made? I want to hear all from you in the comments below. Join the conversation. Also, if you're interested in changing your skin, investing in your skin, information for the LUMISPA will be in the comments below with the link. If you also have any questions, you can reach out to me on any of my social media, which will be posted below. I love you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Baddies West reunion auditions part 2. See you.